Morning. We're going to continue today with our information on the Industrial Revolution. Remember, the agricultural revolution sort of leads to the Industrial Revolution. So, the first thing I want you to do is take a look at a picture. All right, so this is the photo that you're looking at. And I want you to do some guessing. I want you to try to decide, what do you think this is a picture of? In the submission space, I want you to write down at least 5 things about the picture that you can identify. Like, you might take a guess at how old the little girl is. You might take a guess at what these machines are or what they make. You might take a guess as to what time in history you think this photo might have been taken. This is some guesswork on your part. So it's okay if some of them aren't right, but you're just observing what you see here and trying to draw some conclusions about what you think this might be a picture of. So that's your first step. And then we're going to take a look at why the Industrial Revolution begins in England. There's some kind of unique things about England that make this kind of fertile ground, if you will, for a new age where machinery is going to become king. So, what you're going to do is you're going to open the reading link here and you're going to read the textbook pages. Now, for those of you who would like to also listen, notice there's a little audio link right here too, but always do the reading yourself first. Okay, your reading skills will not improve unless you practice. So, do the reading skills and then listen to it if you would like to. And then come back here and I want you to answer each of these 6 questions. And you're going to do it in a text box. So all you have to do is in your text box, number 1, and tell me what letter of the correct answer you think it is. Number 2, what's the correct answer? And that is what you are submitting for that. So use that reading link to answer those multiple choice questions. And then I want you to do something with child labor, because child labor was an unfortunate part of the Industrial Revolution. There were no laws at the time to prevent children from working in industries. And they were cheap, easy to replace labor, if you want to look at it sort of in a harsh way. So I want you to read two little, not read, yeah, you're reading 2 little sections on child labor. So this one is on the factory system, and it will talk about how the factories will set up or were set up. And then again, click your audio link here if you would like to listen to that. But make sure that you look at both of these 2 excerpts, these reading excerpts. Then what I want you to do is, now that you understand a little bit about what it was like to be a child working in the factories, I want you to make a little campaign poster that is designed to stop child labor, because it's fairly easy to see the dangers to children. So your poster, it could be a poster board or half of a poster board, or you can do it on a Google slide or a Google Doc. It doesn't matter what you use to do it, but everything should be contained on one page or one slide. This should not be multiple slides. And your purpose again is to stop child labor. So what I did was I picked out a poster to give you an example, one on stopping animal testing and cruelty to animals. So what you would have is some kind of catchy headline here, and an image that goes with it. So you see this thinking dog, and it says they don't have a voice. So this is the animal. They've got a little statement up here: free animal cruelty campaign posters. So you know that these people are against animal cruelty. Notice that there's not a lot of writing on these posters. You've got a catchy headline, you've got an image, and you've got a message. Okay, so this one's asking people to stand up for or stand up against animal abuse and not to just look the other way. And then they've got a website, which you don't have to have, of course. But notice that it's a very simple thing. I want you to do the same thing, but I want you to do it for child labor. So give it a catchy title. Use some facts, find some little short bulleted facts about things number of injuries might happen, or what kinds of injuries children experience, or what happens to their childhood if they're in a factory and they're not in a school learning. So just find some facts from the reading that point out the harsh conditions, and then make sure you use at least two images. Now, if you're doing the M version of this, your directions might be a little bit different here. This is a 30-point item, but it is not one that should take you a long time to do. So if you need any help, just give me a yell and I will be glad to help you.